What's up guys, my name is Elden and welcome back to another art video. Today's art video is going to be the fourth installment of Let's Try Realism. You might be asking yourself, Elden, where's the third installment? Well, the third installment's right here. Look at it, in all of its framey, glorious nature. The reason why the third installment is not going up today and the fourth one is due to this specific reason. It turned out really framey, even though I sped it up a couple times. Honestly, don't really know what happened. That's just how it turned out. So, let's get this out the way. And let's start this video. To start things out, I want to go over the utensils that I used to draw this image. I used a 0.7 lead mechanical pencil, a eraser stick, a normal eraser, a white gel pen, and a blending stick. That's all the materials I used to create this piece. Now let's talk about the piece itself. I just started out doing a basic shape of an ear just to get the basics down, then slowly started darkening and adding in different areas and different little details that each ear contains. Some may vary depending on the person, but they all still have the basic layout of said ear. I also want to derail a bit and talk about the third installment, which was supposed to be the third installment. Honestly, I enjoyed drawing that. It's a little bit different. I'm not used to drawing like noses. As you can see, I usually do like, or not as you can see, but as you may know, I usually just do like the little triangle thing for the anime noses. I don't really go into detail into like noses, but for comedic effect, I will probably be doing some strange noses on like random characters just because I can. But other than that, I honestly really enjoyed that one. It's kind of a bummer that the video didn't work out. As you saw earlier, it was all framey and whatnot, but hey, what can you do? But back to this image. This ear, I wanted to do a little more punky kind of ear. So I did the gauge ear, which you'll see me fill in later. But at the moment, I am currently working on like getting the inner constructs of the ear mapped out, so it looks fairly realistic. Because this is a Let's Try Realism, but it's not like hyper realism. I'm not gonna go into like full like charcoal based kind of like shading things that takes hours, even days to complete for this series. It's just more of a realistic approach, not necessarily photorealism. I can English well. So with that said, it's just a lot of tweaking, and yeah, a lot of tweaking just to get it more realistic than normal means. So what you're actually seeing me do right now is doing cross hatching in the shading, like to create kind of a shade effect. So when I go over and smudge it, it's a nice unified form of shading. Because the skin texture, I also do the cross hatching effect. For the darker parts of the ear, I just put the lines closer together when I am doing the cross hatching, and for the lighter parts of the ear, I just move the lines further apart when I'm cross hatching. And it gives it a nice uniform kind of effect, also throwing in different types of contrast, light to dark. I would also go back over if an area was too dark and erase it, and just go over it again with the smudge later on, just to give it that nice uniform kind of look. Right now you see me adding the skin texture crosshatch just to give it a more uniform look, like I said earlier. Right now you see me switching between the smudger and like the pencil to darken in more defined areas. Like if an area I didn't want to be more smudged and whatnot, then I would just go back over it with a pencil to give it more of a defined look, a sharper look. Again, this is not photorealism, this is just more realistic approach. So it's gonna be a little bit more cartoony. That's just my style and how I tend to like it. So if you're looking for photorealism in this series, you're not gonna find that. That's just way too much work, to be honest, for me, that I want to put in time for when I could be using that time to be working on my comic, which is a nice self-promotion segue. My comic is called Scion X Awakening, which you can read on the official website, Webtoons, or Tapest. The series is a bit on hiatus at the moment while I work on future chapters, just drawing out drafts at the moment, so I can post chapters every week when I come back from the hiatus, so I can be on time for that stuff. But enough of that, back to this piece. I'm just doing some more smudging, doing some more minute details, in which I touch up like the side where like the cheekbone or the jawbone will like map out, just to give it a reference point and more little I guess detail to the picture. You see me right now going through with the white gel pen, doing little highlights for certain areas that were a bit too dark and I didn't really want to just erase. For the highlight, I went to have like a pure white highlight, so it was really effective, making the ear pop a little bit more. Again, going over areas where I want to make it more crisp and darker. Now for the gauge area, I honestly didn't know really what I wanted to do. I originally thought I wanted to do like a open gauge kind of thing. So you see me go around the ear, making it darker, but then you see me erase it and then retexture it and smudge it out, because I decided to go with a plug kind of gauge. A plug is the filled in when the gauge is like the open and kind of look. And for the plug, I decided to do my little X logo that I have for my comic series, and which is also on the main character's Zeph's shirt in the plug, just to tie it in, like that it's all made by the same person. So it was just a little nice reference, and I think it turned out fairly cool. That's all I really have to say. I just go back and touch up some things, and then I pretty much finish off the video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll be posting a video every Friday around 6 p.m. EST, so look forward to that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace!